Sounds wonderful. Oh, and don't forget to fill out that 1040 and send it over.
Oh, I won't.
Stella looks so great.
Thanks again. I really appreciate it.
Happy to help. Congressman.
$10.40? What's that about?
Hospital. Yeah, I'm well aware there's tension between you and Curtis, but you gotta know, as far as I'm concerned, his aunt is a living, breathing angel. She helped me navigate my way through a very sticky insurance situation over at GH, with my back injury. They were going to deny me treatment. Only a real insider could work the kind of miracle she did.
What on earth did that man want?
Well, it's possible that Drew and I have stepped back from the brink, and we may have settled on a truce.
Really?
Oh, we'll never be friends again. But at least we're not set on annihilating each other anymore either.
If you're right, and it was Curtis that blew up your relationship with Willow, I was expecting some kind of fireworks she walked over there. But from where I'm sitting, it looked perfectly cordial. Does this mean, Congressman, that you're, evolving? Letting bygones be bygones?
What you saw wasn't me calling a truce. It was me playing the long game.
There goes that long neck. There goes that. Hold on. What's up, my people? So there goes that long neck witch Drew. Always over there starting trouble where there isn't any. How dare. Hi, Black Purple. Hi, Felton. Hi, Pamela Jones. How are you tonight? Hope you all had a great night so far. So yeah, I'm an hour later than usual because I was filming a long video. Because remember when I was telling y'all yesterday about that anti-child abuse video that I'm putting out there? Oh yeah. So I did that in one take. It was 33 minutes. Because that's how you know I was fired up too. Because I didn't stop to cut once with that. I just went going. So that video will be turned over to an editor soon. And then I'm going to upload it to this channel because the truth needs to be said to stop the parental abuse that be going on in so many households. I'm sick of it. But I digress. But that's why I was late tonight. But I digress. Now, getting back to my soap operas. Yeah, Drew could kiss my black ass, my big black ass. That's what Drew could kiss. Don't start. I'm gonna talk about Drew every chance I get. I'm glad that you were streaming in your video and nothing was wrong. Oh no, nothing was wrong. I'm here. That was just about the video. I did that in one take. So, yeah. But, yeah, like, I know he better leave my boo Aunt Stella out of this, okay? Stella ain't did nothing to no Drew, okay? That's all between Little Bill Curtis and Portia. So, you better leave Stella Henry alone. Willow needs to get full custody and get back with Drew. You stop with your lies, Dewan. Those are lies and fallacies. I want Martin to go on the loose lips, sink ships workshop. He was just blabbing. Talk about, oh yeah, because she helped me. Only a real insider could have helped me navigate that situation. I'm like, shut your mouth, Martin. He ain't need to be knowing all that. Like, what type of lawyer got to tell them all their business? Like, for example, when I be at work and they be doing their little coffee breaking crap, I'm not telling them nothing that I don't want them to know. If I did have some sort of injury or whatever else, then hell no. I wouldn't be saying a damn word about it. I'd be keeping my mouth shut. Because you can't trust people with your business. Like, do you not have no people smarts? Unless if it's your real people, you're on your real platform or something, you can't be telling people all your business like that. Like, no, some street smart, some street etiquette. That's how you could easily get set up, old man. I'm just saying. I'm glad to hear. Admittedly, I was worried. Speaking of Willow, did you see Kyreese how certifiable deranged girl dropped her fake sane act when Michael didn't give in? Yeah, like Michael said, she's not allowed to be around those kids right now. She's not good for that. Exactly. Most folks are on a need to know basis. Dang it, Martin. Thank you. I'm starting to think Martin got his law degree from Cracker Jack Jackbox. I'm dead. Yeah, but DeJuan, no, he be trolling on some trolling. Look, you can't troll like the original troll. I am the best troll in the business. Hello, out. But I don't know. I don't be trolling that often. I just be saying some facts. Like every time I see that Tracy Abbott lost a few pounds, I could see that. Hi, Jacqueline. That just means my eyes are working. How am I trolling there? My eyes are working just fine. Or when I say that Rita can hold her own in a room of men her age next to Marlena Evans, I could say that with a straight face that Rita and Marlena Evans, they look about the same. They're about the same class of woman. Rita might even look a little better than Marlena Evans. Glad Michael didn't give in. Me too, Felton, because Willow don't deserve to see her kids. She will never get to see her kids again. She shouldn't ever, okay? She needs to be on a leash. Stella, last person Drew should go after. How's TME, Gordon, Tanya, and Rocky doing tonight, the precious kitty babies? They're doing well. It's probably some old man complaining about them. It's just, they're doing well, though. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Look, Tracy Abbott is a good-looking woman, okay? She is. I think she's a very good-looking woman. Hi, Tanya. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you are. Is someone complaining about those precious kittens? Yeah, claim. Yeah. It's serious when Kyreese says someone should be on a little, but the only one that matters to me is my landlord. So, therefore,
you'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
That's all that matters. And she said she's fine with them. Tanya, girl, give me that pow. Amy should have just said there's enough is enough and throws her daughter out of her house. Oh. What's going on with Amy Choi? I haven't watched Days of Our Lives in a long time, Ron. And like a few weeks, the last one I watched was when Doug left the show. So that must have been last week. So it's been a minute. But what's going on with Amy and Thing? Exactly. Tell your neighbor to kick rocks. Exactly. You talk about, I'll move out or whatever. I said, okay, you do you. That's exactly what I said. You do you. But my cats ain't going nowhere. I'd rather cats than all those mice droppings. Before these cats arrived here, there was a whole bunch of mice around in this damn place. So That's why cats spread their scent around. That's literally why. They're marking their territory. I'm not usually down to do all that, but let someone try and talk about my crap. A different Black Pepper will come out in a minute. I did not play about that. That's me too, but I'm staying calm because, like I said, the only one that matters is my landlord. That's it. So I'll stay on calm. Now, my landlord says something different, then I'll get a different response. But F that. She ain't listening to him. Not over me. Solitary with fur babies. That's right. I love my damn kittens. I don't bother no one. I stay out of the way. I do what I gotta do. I like to live in my own world. That's why I don't fuck with people. I don't like people on a good day. And that's just on a regular day. Good for Michael for standing on business. She threw a temper tantrum like a 5-year-old when she didn't get her way. Michael was right when she said, Willow needs to heal. Get some therapy, girl. Facts. Bell is at the DA, and at Johnny's trial, EJ is his lawyer trying to get charges dropped for attempted murder of EJ. But yeah, good for Michael. He could stand his ground, though, because I wouldn't be letting Willow see my kids either. Not until she gets some severe psychotherapy. Like, how come if Willow said she's not here to make any demands and any whatever, then she shouldn't have thrown a temper tantrum? Like Michael said, if you calm down for a little while, then in October, then we could see about you taking the kids trick-or-treating or something like that. But right now, I don't trust Willow around my children. She might have a whole mental breakdown. Okay? She might have a whole mental breakdown. Michael did the right thing. Audra annoys me. What my Audra do? Except for looking good. What did my Audra Charles do? Except looking gorgeous. Oh, yeah, because she kissed Kyle. Look, Kyle ain't ish right now. Give Willow her children back and come off child support. Look, Michael ain't paying her nothing. Matter of fact, she better be paying him child support, okay? If I was Michael, I would be petty right now, and I would sue Willow for child support, just to be petty, just to add icing, just to add a little bit more to the wounds. Okay? That is what I would do. I would just add just a little bit more salt in the wounds. And then, absolutely, Audra looks flawless, as she should. I mean, Audra Charles is a 10 of a 10 out of 10. She's like, that woman, she has little to no, well, she has a whole bunch of personality flaws, but she's actually, Willow should not be around her kids at this moment. Absolutely not. Not until she gets her life together, which I don't think that's possible because she's a whole sociopath. Okay, Willow is a sociopath. Also, we've had 70 people drop in tonight so far. Well, 70 clicks, 71 clicks. We have 25 current people in this chat, now 24. So hitting that like button definitely helps keep that momentum growing. We are on the rise. We got 7 likes, so just keep hitting that like button. Let's see if we can get 20 likes. That'll be very appreciated. Thank you very much. I wish Kyle would leave Audra alone and focus on his family company. I'm way more liable to say never again after she intentionally ran Daisy and Sasha out of town, then smiled evilly about it. So that's why not someone I'd want around my kids anymore. Exactly. She would never be around my children. Ever, ever, ever. Never, ever. Never, ever would she be around my kids. I'd be like, no, ma'am. I don't like crazy people being around my children. I wouldn't even let Willow around my cats, let alone my kids. She wouldn't lay one eyeball on my golden children, Jaylene or Anthony, or my baby number 3. She ain't laying not even one eyes on either one of them. None of them. If Willow ever gets supervised visitation, I require no fewer than 5 supervised visits. 5 supervisors at those visits. Jason finds out Britta was not cremated. He's searching hard for his woman. He's searching hard for that woman. I'm like, damn. You know she rocked his world. If he's still like that, she's like, damn. But Anna Devane, she could drop her dramatics, okay? Emma Drake is not dying. All right. So therefore, talk about, oh yeah, because civilians and da. I'm like, Anna Devane, calm down. That old, she need to go calm down somewhere. Let me tell you something, okay? My Willow doesn't have to be why she got Willow begging for the damn kid. She should be trying Michael forever. You're Willow. I'm dead. Kaiwan, stay defending Willow 24/7. 7-11. I'm dead right now. Sarah and Xander agree to share custody and are separated. Ew, why would she agree to shared custody with him? Gross. I wouldn't share no custody. I would have demanded full custody. Okay? I'm not compromising with that incomparable boob. I'm not doing that. All right, let's be a little easy though, Black Purple. Let's just be a little easy on that. We got that. We know that. But I already said that. I said it a little bit more nicer. But let's just leave it at that though. All right. Let's not go too far. I'm dead. Lord have mercy. But Anna's doing the right thing. Emma's going on a dangerous path. Yes. I want to keep the peace, and I can be the messy one. LOL. And you're the sweet one, Black Purple. You are the sweet one. Hey Amber, how are you? I'm chill. Don't worry. I'm fitting to hurt anyone's feelings. Promise. Exactly. Yes. Stay sweet. Willow needs full custody of Michael. Look, the one. Let me tell you something. Brad Cooper needs to come back to General Hospital right now, and he needs to have a scene with no shirt and no pants on, okay? That is what needs to happen, Dewan. I need to see Brad and Lucas and Marco and Felix have a foursome. But all of Brad Cooper, okay? They don't need to be showing any of the other faces. They just need to show all of Brad Cooper. How about that? Okay? All of Brad Cooper on the Asian from General Hospital, the gay one. He needs to do all the bending, all everything, all on screen. How about that? How about them apples? That will shut him up. See, I got him. I got him. That's how you get your revenge. Lord. That's how you get your revenge, y'all. Take notes. You study your opponent. He wanted to keep talking about my Michael. I found another spot. Lord. Lucas, as you know, Lucas is just a mess on Marco's account. We have to hear more of his incessant whining tomorrow about Sonny again. Sigh, sir does not get it at all. Look, Sonny is a dirty dog. Point blank, period. I was thinking, wild. Well, I had to do what I had to do. I had to get even. I don't get hurt, I get even. I'm dead. So I knew Dewan can't stand Brad Cooper, so therefore he wanted to keep testing the flames. Kai's still taking up for Drew. Yep. Kai, he's dead to me. Now that's the one thing that Stella was working my nerves today. I'm like, Stella, baby, don't get up in the ice cream where you don't even know the flavor. But said dirty dog has always protected Lucas and treated him like family, even though he's no longer family. Same with Jocelyn and her continuous fake WSB whining self. Look, listen. Sonny killed Julian Jerome on that bridge. Before the bridge collapsed, Julian was killed by Sonny. And who was Julian? Lucas's father. So therefore, it's about time that got questioned. Now, yes, Julian tried to get the gun away from Sonny, but Sonny was already holding a gun on Julian. So therefore, after Julian was already shot. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? After Julian was so afraid of Sonny, I mind you, he spent months knowing that Sonny was going to kill him, and that's exactly how he went out. Sonny killed him after Sonny spent months bullying Julian. Every chance he got, he would show up to Charlie's pubs making threats, making demands. You think I forgot that? No. Now, did I like Julian all the time? Hell no. But Sonny is a bastard. A short, evil bastard. And Rocky, what you doing over there? Leave my Tammy alone. Hi, Fred Jones. Willow and Michael keep having the same conversations over and over. He opted to attack. No, Olivia Jerome did all that. Olivia Jerome was holding a gun to Julian. That's the story they rewrote, so I'm sticking with that. He never held no knife to Alexis' throat to try to kill her. He was listening to Olivia Jerome. Whom the hell is 5 foot for someone to be afraid of? Exactly. That's what I want to know. But Julian was written to be afraid of Sonny. Did you see Drew beat up Jason? Never. Jason was ready to bust that behind of that. I'm good. I hope you are all well. I sure am. I am very well. My kitty looked up like, whose meow is that? Crazy Rocky. Every time she grabbed Tammy, does she only do that with Tammy? She don't do that with Tanya or Gordon. I think she do that to Tammy because Tammy looks just like her. That's why Rocky do it. Well, it's all Willow's fault. She adds nothing Never forget the black stars. Sonny killed Adrian, killed Julian. Cold blood, he killed AJ. Yep, he killed everyone. Jagger, he sure did. He's nothing more than a murderer. He killed plenty of other people too. I like how Lucas called the cops on Sonny. Me too, because Sonny is a POS. Sonny is a bully, a murderer, and a coward. Did you see Carly beat Nina's? Never. Nina whooped that ass in that fight, okay? Carly fans can be mad all they want, but Nina got in that ass, okay? Nina Reeves, she got in that ass. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, but y'all got to accept it. Accept reality. Nina Reeves was not playing with Carly that day. And I know. When Lucas came back to PC, he already hated Sonny for cheating on Carly with Nina. Facts. As he should. That disloyal dog. That's just another notch on Sonny's belt. And also, we have 35 people up in here, so hit that like button. It definitely helps keep that momentum growing. Let's see if we can get Nina just cried. We got 13 likes. I love Amy Choi, though. Okay, when Sidwell takes out over Port Charles and they're pretty much screwed with him, then they beg Sonny. I hope he says, you all wanted me gone, so now I'm gone. Deal with it. I don't know what these beautiful women see in 5 feet. Me neither. He's a pig. That Sonny Corinthos is a huge pig. A pig. A no good pig. I got a poll question for tonight. This is going to be a big one, an unexpected one. But I'm going to ask any damn ways. To get this damn question over with once and for all. Kyreese, did you know Sonny is supposed to sleep with Portia? Ew! Portia? "2023 was a dark year with that bullshit Nixon Falls story with Nina and Sonny. It will always left a bad taste in my mouth and made me stick to my stomach. Let them back together. I'll be pissed." But Ava did no such thing. She didn't push that clumsy crackhead down no window. She didn't do none of that. Hey, Sonny was a hot back in the day when he was with Brenda. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Hey, Gemini. Gemini. Ava did not push that crazy. She sure didn't push that clumsy trick. She sure didn't. I should have done this poll a long time ago. Ava did not push that hoe. Okay? She did not push that hoe. She ain't never pushed that slut down no stairs or out no window. Okay? She didn't push her. 5 foot never sleep with Sonny. She better not. I would not be answering that question. I'm switching on this one. Y'all go at it. Have fun. I'm out of this one. Smart choice. So that typically means you don't blame Ava. I said no. Good. Good. Just like the damn jury. She pushed that. She did not. That people that own that bar, I don't like Ava, but she did not push Kristina. That's the truth is the truth. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. Okay, like whatever. Even if she did grab her, she said, "Don't ever threaten me." And then she said, "Don't chick, don't touch me." Like Kristina's clumsy, anyways. Like, why did she even have to be moving around at Ava's place to say all that? Everything Kristina said, she could have said at the front door. She didn't have to do all that. So therefore, Kristina was the aggressor in that situation. Ava was over there. She was keeping her calm, and that flat-foot hoe came in her face talking all this mess, talking about her child. So therefore, you talk about her child when you wasn't worried about your own. I'm just saying. How you going to talk about this woman's child all up in her face when you know that's a heated situation and you expect whatever, like, okay. Like Kristina always wanted to start trouble. Therefore, trouble found Kristina. And at the end of the day, Ava didn't invite her to go over that side of the room. Kristina took her clumsy ass over there herself. I voted no. Drew is plotting against Curtis and Stella. I thought you was not coming on tonight. That was wrong. I had to come on late because I had to film a long video. Now I got to turn it over to an editor. But my usual editor, I'm not too sure if she's the one for this video. I gotta double check that one because this video is kind of crazy. It's kind of whatever, but it's like I said what I said, and I stand by it. So I don't know if she's a parent or she got any kids. I mean, or she got whatever. If she might end up in her feelings. If she's one of them kids. I mean, one of them people that treat their kids like that. Kristina will start shit then play victim like her father. Can I edit you? Tommy, don't start nothing you can't finish. I'm telling you that right now. Don't start nothing you can't finish. I will have you type it. I will have you slapping the walls. Willow was a little bitch yet again because she didn't get her way with Michael and he stood wrong against her fake sane act that didn't even last a whole visit. Exactly. If she wanted to be convincing, then she should have waited because when Michael went to go see Carly, you could see the emotions on his face. He thought the real Willow was back, but she's just as crazy as ever before. She's just as crazy as she was the first time. Willow needs a mental check. Exactly. She sure is. She's post up. I didn't watch any of the other soaps today. I didn't even try. I didn't watch Young and the Restless. I didn't watch Days of Our Lives or Beyond the Gates. What the F does she want Michael to do? She wants Michael to go back to the courts and go do what she got to do. And want to talk about, oh no, just tell the courts that I want to see my kid, that you want me to see them, and let's work something out ourselves. Like, no, we're not doing that. I don't want to do that. Christina Corinthos starts like Michael keeps talking about never real or inexistent. Exactly. I knew from the beginning. I knew the second that she was obsessed with Wiley that she was nothing but trash. Do you think Mr. Sheffield should tell the nanny the truth? No. I would stay on lying. And Travoy said GH wants to get rid of the Ashford family. Me, that only watch GH today. Me too. I only watched the clips. I didn't even try to watch the other ones because because I said so. Yeah, she should tell that loser. But let's see. You didn't watch the show, but I don't know because I don't watch that show. And then Willow was like, "Who would have paid that nurse off at the clinic? Who would have done that?" I was like, "Stop it!" Well, exactly. And then Michael keep talking about, oh, there would have been a compromise. She already moved the kids over there when there was that stupid compromise. So therefore, what compromise would have happened when she already moved the kids in at that point? Michael would have never been okay with that. Carly warned Willow that Michael will not be okay with her moving the kids to in with things. That she was pushing Michael too far. For you guys' information, Julian died on that bridge. That's when Sonny got amnesia. So boom. Exactly. Sonny got what he deserved after he shot and killed Julian. I had that scene. I mean, I know they deleted it somewhere. But I'm telling you, Sonny killed Julian. I will find that clip. Hush your mouth, girl. Hold up. I will find that clip right now. Because that's it. Y'all don't believe that Sonny killed him? I'm about to find out. We about to find out together. That's what we about to do. Because I'm tired of the little short bastard getting away with everything and people acting like he wouldn't do this, wouldn't do that. He does everything wrong. Because Sonny Corinthos ain't ish. So I got all this. So we about to find it together. So don't you worry about a thing. We about to find this clip. Hold up. Cause I ain't even gotta stop looking at the cameras. We about to find out this information. Y'all don't want to believe me? Y'all ain't got to believe me. Nope, we about to all see it for ourselves. No short bastard killed Julian on that bridge. That's why he deserved that amnesia. He deserved every last minute of it. I hope he gets it again. Damn it. It only stops at that point over there. Got you, bastard. Got you. Got the little short bastard. Nope, I found him right here. Hello. I found the little short bastard and his final scenes with Julian. I was looking for this for a hot minute. I'm glad I finally found it tonight. Thank you, JSM. I appreciate you.
I'm sorry, son. Get up! It's ironic, isn't it? You want me to roll over on Cyrus.
Hey, Soap Diary.
Sonny.
Julian. Julian. Damn it. Don't make me shoot you in the back, Julian.
You see, Sonny had that man already running for his life.
He died running away.
Sonny!
Got exactly what he deserved. Both of them. So there we go. No more questions. We know who finished Julian off. Sonny pushed that man to the breaking point. And therefore, now we know what happened. And finally, I am so glad. First of all, let me add that to my damn download list because I've been looking for that for a hot minute. Got to be more careful. Exactly. Sonny killed Julian. It's a special shout out to JSN and to, more importantly, to ABC General Hospital, as they are the full justice for Julian. He was villainized for the same shit Sonny does, but people ignore and love him, and shame on Sam and Lucas for being cool with him after that. Exactly. And Sonny came back to life and Julian didn't. They'll be between him and Satan when he goes to hell. I have no Sonny delusions like Kyreese does. Ava. I ain't never said Ava's going to heaven. I said Ava has her own section going to hell. And how are you tonight, wink, wink? Maybe Julian not dead and he whom targets Sonny. If only. But Sonny killed that man. And then that was the last thing he said while standing over him. Talk about you died running like the coward running away that you are. So I'm so glad I finally found that scene. Special shout out to Maura West. Well, what my girl did? What my girl up to? So, Martha, where are you? Where are you at? Remember? So that's why I had to pull out that clip to begin with. Where you at, Martha? So hold up. When Martha said, guys, Julian died on that bridge, that's when Sonny got amnesia. So boom. What happened? Julian killed Sonny on that bridge. Then Sonny got amnesia. What happened to the baby, Andy? Andy? Oh, Kim's baby. Well, he out with his crazy mama. I'm glad. I'm good tonight. Like Ava standing by a window. I'm dead, not standing by the window. Look. Ava's not to blame for nothing. That was all Kristina's fault. Kristina is clumsy. She was trespassing. She was angry. She was aggressive. Ava told her not to threaten her. Okay? That's all. If you all up talking about, oh, because you shouldn't put your hand on a pregnant woman. No, but a pregnant woman shouldn't be barging her ass in my location either. Like, that would have been an automatic CPS. See, she's full of child endangerment. I'm just saying, Kristina should have been charged with negligential. Well, actually, she was charged with it. I don't like Ava. So there, quote, I said what I said and I meant it too. Good for you. You ain't gotta like Ava. I got plenty of love for Ava for the both of us. So therefore, you want to be a hater, you can hate on Ava, but she didn't do nothing wrong. Kristina was all up in her face. Ava is innocent. Kristina should have stayed her pregnant ass home with Molly's baby. Point blank, period. No questions asked. Kristina should have sat her pregnant ass down. I'm not giving her no pass because she was pregnant when she knew better, okay? At the end of the day, everybody told you that Ava's not the one to be played with, okay? So therefore, no, Ava didn't do nothing wrong. Ava was tame. It ain't like now. If Ava would have took her little gun out, then we'd be having a different conversation right now. Or if Ava had actually pushed her out that window, then we would be having a different conversation right now. But Ava didn't do nothing wrong. Ava was provoked by Kristina into grabbing her arm. Exactly. Baby Irene and not baby adult. Thank you. Preach. Kristina caused her own fall all the time. She's dangerous. Don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming Ava for the Kristina thing, but I still can't stand Ava. So there it is. There, what it is. Thank you. That's all. At least we speak in reason up in this chat room. We speak with reason and facts and logic. Ava's not to blame when she was in her own place. Kristina weren't barging in there because it's not like Kristina nicely said, Ava, she said, Ava, open the door. Ava, open the door. Get in here. She came in there aggressively too. Like a hothead, making threats. Who wouldn't that get riled up? I'm just saying. All that's just a reason I don't answer my door. So I'm just saying. So if that has to be me live one day and a pregnant chick that acted like Kristina came in my face, I would have to just turn on the camera and start going live. Okay? That's what I'll have to do. I'll have to do an impromptu live stream. So we would have the court of public opinion. As long as Kristina walks the earth, Molly will never know peace. Exactly. Never know peace. Never, ever know peace. You put me in a conundrum. Family Feud comes out in a few minutes, and GH Cast will be there. But you starting an hour late. Now I have to choose between you two. Now go watch the Family Feud because it's the big one tonight, right? Between General Hospital and the Young and the Restless. You could always check out the replay. I might just have to finish this live from my phone while half paying attention now. Ava was forcing Kristina to go. So what? As she should. As she should. Okay? Good. That's between them and the courtrooms. She could have said everything that she said on the courtroom. So therefore, it wouldn't even gotten that far without her to begin with, because Ava and Sonny was fine even before that. Kristina was the problem between. Hold up. Nobody mentions that no more, that Kristina's the reason why Ava and Sonny was beefing again to begin with. Because if you recall, they had like a 3-year truce going on. From 2020 to 2024, Ava and Sonny was kind of getting along again. It wasn't until Kristina found out about the whole Alexis thing, that's what started this Ava and Sonny feud to begin with. All over again. That's how he runs his streams on his phone, half paying attention. I'm dead. I haven't even picked up my phone almost all stream long, except for when I was pulling that Julian video. For your information, I've been given plenty of eye contact this whole stream. So what you talking about? You coming in late, throwing all the shade. All up in the ice cream and don't even know the flavor, all right? I have been paying close attention all night long. And I got ADHD. So those are my excuses. Lord have mercy. A broke clock is on point twice a day. I'm dead. Yeah, that is too funny. This stream is hilarious. But don't forget, Ava ruined it when she tried to keep Sonny for herself. Moved in with him and was playing all her Ava games. No, but he was still fine with that. He was fine with that too. He's the one that insisted on them moving in together to begin with. She knew that wasn't a great idea. And she even offered to move out prior to that. But it was still, he was still cool with her ultimately until until Kristina started the drama. Kristina's the reason they hate each other all over again. I'm late because you're not on time. Send a bat signal in the community post when you're running late with your flavor of the month. I'm dead. Look. You know, you ain't never lied. You ain't even lying though. You ain't even lying though. I was late. I can't even talk shit. I was late. I was. Okay. You got that. Look, that's because, but see, this is different though. The difference is, remember that medication, Kyreese, naughty Ava. Yeah, that's true, but he didn't know nothing about that. He didn't know nothing. He still don't know. He still solely blamed Valentine. Only Jason knows, and Jason never told Sonny about it. So therefore, Jason don't think it's a big deal what Ava did. So Sonny don't even know about it. Which is kind of a big plot hole, though. Because why wouldn't Jason tell Sonny that? Like that's never been acknowledged in the storyline. Because Sonny still has no idea that Ava did order him to get a full placebo. I can smell the Fabuloso through the scene. That is funny, though, too. Hold on. Right here. Get your Fabuloso. I'm dead. Let me set up right now. I'm momentarily disappearing from the slide. Be right back. Get your Fabuloso. It is Fabuloso. I was about to grab another bottle that was over there when it was already right there. I know who won, but I haven't seen Ava. Is blessed to have you in her corner. Absolutely. I'm going to stay defending my Ava. Because people be blaming her for stuff that wasn't Jason didn't tell her because he wants some of Ava's. I'm telling you, he would tear that thing up, though. I bet you, Ava, you've been busy. That bottle was full on. I'm dead. That is funny. That was funny. Look, listen. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Look at me pulling. But all I'm doing is just looking at my analytics, okay? I saw that I've had 247 people stop by tonight so far. At 256 comments. And the engagement, 20 likes so far. So therefore, that is why I was looking on my phone. That reason and that alone. Sonny is a bastard, though. How dare he kill that Julian? Sonny doesn't deserve any respect. He doesn't deserve freedom. He should be someone's little bitch right now in prison. Remember, he was always getting his ass beat the last time he was at Pentonville. Them guys kept jumping him and bullying him and punking him the last time he was in Pentonville, a little punk. Where is Ava? They backburned her for now. But she was at the wedding. But they're waiting for her storyline. But don't worry, she'll be getting her front burner storyline when that whole secret comes out with the whole thing meets the eyes. Vernon is the daddy to Leslie, maybe? That would make Eva a Dupree. Sonny need to be back burner and go take care of mental health. Yeah, he do. Because he's an evil man. But Drew, he be working my nerves. Oh, but does anybody feel that Gio should forgive Dante on General Hospital? Are you ready for Gio to give Dante a second chance? Me, nope. I'm still on that same petty energy. Okay? F Dante and his feeling. Like I'm just saying. He was talking all this trash. Now he talking about, oh, he's trying to be a good father to both of his kids. Like, screw that. You didn't even like Gio. Who was Ava's best match out of the long line of men that she's been with? I mean, the most significant one that was actually a romance was probably Nicholas, unfortunately, until Esme. No, I'm sorry. Not my Nicholas. That was the only one that was a full-fledged love story for her that they fleshed out to an extent. Because it's like all the other ones, like Ryan was not a real love story. That was more drama things. Like the rest of her romances wasn't really about solidifying her as a staple, as a couple. That was just, hey, Allison, how are you? Happy Thursday. All her other pairings was just for the sake of drama. Like Griffin, that was trying to redeem her for 5 seconds, but that was never meant to work out. Morgan, obviously, that was never going to be no long-term romance story. That was just for the sake of drama. And then the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like Nicholas was the only one that they actually built into being a couple for Ava. To be a couple. Curtis will be a food if he believed Drew about a truce. He sure would be a fool. He'd be a damn fool. But hold up, I need to put that as a poll question there to push that a little stronger. I don't know what the percentages of the poll yet. I'm about to end this poll once I go back, and then I'm gonna put this another one for Dante and Gio. Then I think they're about to. He said he about to be a fool. Setting up my third old laptop now. I should be back in 1 more minute. Give me another minute. Take your time, honey. Like, my thing is, no, keep that same energy. How long are you staying on? A little bit longer. I'm keeping that same energy. I'm keeping that exact same energy, okay? That's how I'm doing it. Keeping that same energy. The way Dante was coming at him, nope. Dante wouldn't be talking to me like that. And then expecting me to just be all whatever because we father and son. Allegedly. I'm like, you know what? You ain't nothing but a sperm donor, okay? Thank you for your sperm. Here's $10, just like every other sperm donor. Like that's how I would be. I would be that level petty. And I would quote to Dante everything that he said to me when Rocco was in that hospital. I would requote every word that Dante ever said to me. Dante treated Gio like God. Exactly. And now you want Gio to forgive you. Talk about, oh, yeah, I got baseball tickets. You can come or you can bring whoever you want. Like, fuck you in your baseball tickets. But have a great night, Tommy. I have a third option. Hold Dante at bay for another year or so. Then consider forgiving him. I'm dead. Nope, I'm keeping that same energy. That's my vote. Cause Dante, no sir, you don't get to come at me and then expect me to just be cool with you. See, if you want me to stay cool with you, then don't ever come at me to begin with. I could be one of the nicest, most generous people until you come at me. I can't believe Gio is at Anna's house with Emma and no, all of a sudden Dante's interested in classical music. Bullshit. Exactly. If Gio can forgive Lula, why can't he forgive Dante or BOQ? Because Lulu didn't speak to him the way that Dante did, and Lulu didn't push him out. So therefore, that's why. Lulu's just a nosy heifer. And being nice to her makes Brooklyn even madder. Let's just be 100. That's another reason why Gio's being nice to Lulu right now. It's because that pisses Brooklyn off. If he has the me tendency in him, even just a tiny bit, it's true. The me level pettiness in him, even subconsciously, that's the only thing that makes sense of why he's being nice to Lulu right now. Yeah, she's Rocco's mother, but no, he don't care about that. He just knows that pisses off Brooklyn. Did you hear Lulu saying, thank you, Brooklyn should thank her for finding her son for her? Yeah, Lulu need to get pimp slapped by Brooklyn every time she see her. And I'm still mad that Lulu thinks she can get away with slapping Brooklyn. I mean, I know Brooklyn slapped her, but I don't care. Brooklyn can slap who she want to slap. Lulu don't have no say so, no power like that. Pisses that. The one is something else. Brooklyn is not a man, okay? There has a whole baby came out of her, so she is not no man. I'm just saying. Who's the most trash, Lulu, Kristina, or Drew? Ooh, that's a good poll. And why y'all going soft up in here? Y'all, 13 people, a lot, 62% wanted Gio to forgive. Where is that same energy when you need him? Yeah, Lulu, she need to go be kicked off of her breath. See, every time I see Lulu, I get mad. I get mad every time I see Lulu in clips. I get mad. So that's why I probably toned that out. Okay. Lulu had that handsome woman pissed. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Now that is a good poll. Let's see who. Oh wait, I forgot. I didn't include Lulu. I forgot to include that shrew. Lulu had that handsome woman pissed. You stop with those lies. Brooklyn is not manly at all. She is so sweet, soft, and feminine. Feminine. I voted for Willow because she's not taking any accountability for destroying her family. Facts. Also, we got 31 people up in here and 21 likes. So hitting that like button definitely helps keep this momentum growing. We are on the rise, folks. We are on the rise. Can there be an all of the above? No, we got to find who do we dislike the most. We know we dislike all of them, so that's why we just had to pick which one do we dislike the most of. You didn't include that linebacker. She's not a linebacker. She is a doll. Tammy. Willow. At least Blackpink, she has shoulders like Kurt Angle. Not Kurt Angle. Hi, Moki. How are you? I wish you said Willow and Drew at Kyreese Clarke. We had to pick one or the other of who we dislike more. I can't stand Drew. That makes two of us. Kristina's not taking responsibility for destroying her family. Facts. Gio said he forgave her because she was the only one who told the truth, much like Rocco told BLQ. He said that now. He said that now. However, that's because he's also mad at Brooklyn. So subconsciously, being happy with Lulu makes BLQ matter. I finally got my laptop running, and so now I'm going to log back into this live from there so I can also watch Family Feud now. Be right back. Be right back. Sure, be right back. 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 All right, 31 people, 21 likes. Let's see if we can get that to 25 likes. Come on. The like button is free. Just tap that like button for me. Or do it for that sweet cat Tammy. Lulu didn't tell anyone the truth. He heard her dumbass arguing with Lois. That makes millions of us who can't stand Drew King. It's true. That is true. Drew is not a liked man around here. Let's see if we can get that up to 25 likes. Awesome. We got 24. That's what I'm talking about. And we got 2 new subscribers too. So, all right. That's what I'm talking about. We taking over. We taking over. We taking names. Of course, Willow's a grown woman, so she has her share of the blame, but Drew is the mastermind manipulator. Well, it doesn't take much to manipulate Willow, though. She's just dumb. Lulu is dumb. People dislike Drew so much that Cameron Matheson may find it harder to play nice guy roles after this. Drew messing with that Baltimore crackhead, he better be. I'm dead. He better be careful. He playing a game. All Curtis got to do is go get that old drug dealer back to Port Charles. It's a wrap for Mr. Drew. And he better hope Curtis don't go back on that stuff. Look, I'm wrong for that. But in my concluding thoughts, I think Drew could go straight to hell for plotting against Stella Henry. He could go against that little Bill Curtis all he wants. But when you involve the beautiful Stella Henry, who hasn't aged, okay, yes, she has. She's almost 80 years old. She's like 80 years old, and she still looks good. She still looks like she's 50. Wow, that's a stretch. But I'm just saying she's not a bad-looking older woman. Stella Henry. I think she's very underrated. She could still pull a man if she had to. But she just don't need to be talking about Kai and Trina no more. I don't want to hear that. If that's all we're going to hear from Stella Henry, talk about, oh, no, we know they're perfect for each other. I'm like, girl, how long have you even been around them to know that? We don't even know Kai's middle name, girl. What's his parents' name? What is his people's name? Like, we don't even know nothing about Kai. Okay, so therefore, all we know, he used to play football. So, girl, go sit your old ass down with that. But night, you would do a Stella and a Boston Heartbeat. Yes. Have a great night, Wink Wink. Have a great night, Dewan. Have a great night, Pamela Jones. Have a great night, Allison. Have a great night, Black Purple. Have a great night, Moki. Have a great night, Kaiwan, Felton, Tamara Price, Travois, Martha Brown, Soap Diary, Fred Jones, Autumn, Gemini. Have a great night, G. Have a great night, Tommy Smith. Have a great night, Inel, Sylvia, Jacqueline, and everybody else. This is lots of fun. I should be back tomorrow at my regular time, either 9 or 9:30. But have a great night. Peace.